Hi everyone. So I noticed that as I was, that's right, especially right here. It's reflecting. See that? Anyway, so I was mixing some concrete right now, and I have like one of these balls, but it's a half sphere. This is for my brother bought this for his daughter's little toy, but I'm thinking about drilling it and making it into a perfect little ball. But anyway, here it is. This one, half a ball. And it makes this one right here. And I actually put some together so I can make a ball. That one. And this one. But anyway, a lot of people, like when people have those gold pans, what they do is they have the gold pan that looks something kind of like that, but it has the 45-degree angles. It goes out, right? But I noticed that this round one here is much better because it's round, and I was able to use that roundness of it. And as I was trying to get all the air bubbles out, I kept moving it like this, up and down, up and down. And it reminded me of, you know, the gold pan vibration process, like in the river, you know, to get all the heavy metals down. And it would actually be better and easier if people did something like this, or use something like this that's round at the bottom, because when you have it down, well, like this, it has handles, and you'll be able to go like this. Or like if it had some form of handles to go like this, it'll be easier to get that down, especially if it's at like a cone effect. And I talked about um, having some form of machine doing it, so you can just throw sand in there a little bit, and the lighter stuff will just flow out like water, and the heavier stuff will stay at the bottom. And slowly but surely, that dark sand will start building up in there. And when you see it at the top, that's the stuff that you want to keep, and keep it in the, for, or run it through a machine to look for the gold. And that black sand, a lot of people sell it as well online. So I advise everyone to keep it, and you guys can make money off of it. Like if someone is selling, like say, a little baggie of it, or like a gallon of it for say $20, you guys can sell it for less than that. Sell it for 10 if you're getting it for free, and that's what you're doing. So at the same time, you're prospecting for gold or other types of gems or whatever, and at the same time you can sell that black sand. But yeah, like I noticed that with this one right here, and it has these. I don't want to touch it because it has a lot of oil and it's disgusting. I just washed my hands. I got as much of it out as I could, but there's still some in there. So yeah, it would be easier that way. And this is a mold that I bought. It's a heart. I have another one in there. I was thinking that I was gonna be able to make these or convert them into molds, but they're not coming out the glass. So I just cleaned up the glass and I left it like that. It looks pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, see, like this screening thing, you know, people go like that or whatever for the gold. But if it's round, you can easily go like that, and all that, the heavier stuff will just stay down here. My Coca-Cola mold. Badass, right? Yeah, and I just got done pouring all these. And it makes this one. This one. I just got these out, so they're still curing. I got this planner one, and then the gold blocks. And I painted those 3 gold. And then, oh yeah, and then I finished my star event. Said eventually, but I meant like kind of like about time. And it is 4 inches thick, so it can just stand there by itself. But that's why I want that mold though, because it's not like straight. You see, it should be straight out, and it went down. So it has a resemblance a little bit of a starfish, if you know, depending on the angle that you look at it from. So I'm not really happy about it. But anyway, I mixed some salt in the concrete as well, and I poured it in these salt things. So I did 2 things of 2 of these cans of salt into the bag of the 80-pound cement, and so hopefully they will cure faster, the concrete. And at the same time, I'm using those for hopefully like a garden path type of thing. I mean, it's better than, you know, just throwing them away or whatever. This is my little gem. Got some plants. Oh, look at that little red spider. Where's it at? Anyways, it took off. So yeah. So like, you know how I was talking about like the mold and stuff that Amazon sells? People sell through Amazon. These right here. Well, these made out of like cardboard sheets, thin little sheets of paper, cardboard, can also be made, and they can be disposed of afterwards. And basically all you would have to do once it hardens is place it in a bucket of water, like I did that one heart, just to attempt to remove it from the glass, but I don't think it will. But with that, if you put it in water, eventually it'll soften and you'll be able to just, take it out, and then you can sell your mold or your concrete stone thing. See, like this one I made by using latex rubber. It's down here. But it got kind of messed up. But say, like even this little turtle here, I bought this one for like 70, 80 bucks. Imagine being able to buy these for like $2 or $3 each, filling them with concrete, and then once the concrete hardens in there, you can sell it for like $10. That would be a cool way to keep people busy, and for us to be doing something, all of us. I have it right here. The head just broke off, and it has a nice little like flower design to it. This one I have the bunny, little rabbit. I bought this one. I bought the chocolate box, and I decided I could use it for molds. This one I bought at the Dollar Tree. So people are always looking for, something to use to fill with concrete so they can make money. And like this one right here, I bought online, and it's that planner that I just showed you guys. And this one, you can use it over and over and over, which is cool. But it would also be cool if it was a one-time use type of thing with the thin sheets of paper. See, this was the top of it from the salt. So that's all it is, really. But yeah, I'm just here making these stepping stones. I didn't make that one, but it's everywhere, everywhere. Anyway, so I'm planning on prospecting on the side as well for some gold, or maybe even making my own machine that kind of like a drill. And if I put a bunch of magnets with a conveyor belt made out of like say tape or something, and as the sand is flowing through it, and once it falls, the non-magnetic sand will just fall down, and the other stuff, that magnetic stuff, will fall right where the wheel's turning at the bottom, since the belt is not going to be magnetic at all. So that just that force in the conveyor belt going round and round, over and over and over. Because there's bigger machines like that, but I'm planning on doing it on a small scale. And people use that black sand like as a filler for their artificial plants. Roses, if you guys have roses, it's great for roses. Roses love and thrive on it, supposedly, according to what I studied. And at the same time, people love like different types of rocks. Like, look at this one. I thought these were really cool. I collected a bunch more in here. Yeah, like, I think if you have a garden and you put like cool little rocks like this, it just makes it that much cooler, you know? There's some girl that was selling, or that is selling, these planters online. And I think she mixes the concrete with different pigment colors. And then maybe uses a little bit to put in one spot and then another spot and then another spot. So when it comes out, it looks like a rock. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a stone, you know? Like something like this. Like this rock. But cooler. Something like this, you know? So it has a variety of colors. Like a pigmentation like this. It's not just solid concrete or whatever. Or like one solid color. So I thought that was pretty cool. I asked her how she made it, but she didn't really give me a lot of details. So I think that's how she did it. She just mixed like different concrete colors in the mixture, and then she slowly put a little bit of each into the mold. So that's another way to make your stepping stones or concrete look different, you know, and stuff like that. And another thing I'm getting into is like planters with artificial plants. I thought this one was really cool when I seen them. They're just buttons, collectible buttons, but it looks really colorful. This one was from a candle. See, so another filler that I used is these twigs that I cut up in here. I bought this. It's a candle holder from the Dollar Tree, and then I bought the plant. Another one here. This one with the seashells. And this one just came with the seashells and a little lid on top of it. And I bought the artificial plant. And I'm trying to sell those for $10. I'm sure I will sell them. I have this one with the card. You know, like gamblers or whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to end this video though because my phone's dying. And I just wanted something to do. Instead of just like sitting here, not doing anything. So, anyway, that's what I've been doing. And then my friend was throwing these away. These jars for jam. And I decided to keep them. So I can fill it up with something and put an artificial plant. And these will also be great for live plants. You know, like the water plants. Just like maybe opening this up or doing something creative. Maybe throwing some wax on top of it so it could go around the plant. I don't know. I haven't really got there yet. I'm even trying to make some planners out of money. So this one I have nothing but pennies. Nothing but pennies. And it's super hard to see in here. But those are pennies. You guys can see that, right? Pennies. More pennies. And I want to fill it up, obviously. These are all dimes. Nickels. Quarters. So I have a long ways to go to fill these up, but once I do, I want to put an artificial plant in there. Maybe even transfer this container with the mason jar or something, just to be different. Like this one right here. And then I even have this one. And what I did is I put hot glue in here so it wouldn't fall out and the little balls won't come out either. And what I liked about it is that, yeah, they came with this little ribbon and the little lid for it. And then I chose these out. They're only $1. Bam. And it's pretty hefty compared to this one. This one is super heavy. So what do you guys think? Anyways, it's on Facebook, the marketplace, and I'm selling those for $10. And basically all I did is I bought the seashells for $1 and it came with the jar, with the little lid, and the little ribbon. So that's a great deal for only $1. And then the artificial plant. And then all I did is I opened the cork. I saved it, but you could dispose of it if you want. And then I put the artificial plant in there. And I put some crazy glue on the top of it so it won't accidentally spill or whatever. Or break, you know. It'll be secured that way. And then I listed it for $10 on Facebook. So hopefully I can make some money while having fun. And so I can have enough to pay my fucking bills. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? Cause it sucks when you don't have fucking money to pay the bills, right? Sucks ass. So imagine all this with black sand or even gold. So, like, you know when people people, I have to keep my phone charging, so I have to stay right here. But anyway, like, you know how people paint their rocks a different color, like one color or like a variety of colors, and usually they sell them at PetSmart, right? For fish tanks. So I was thinking about getting a bunch of rocks and then painting them like a gold color. That would probably be better. So people won't get tempted and steal them. So anything, like really anything, you could, it's money. You know, you could put it, you could use it and sell it. You know, just like people sell, you know, raw elements from nature, from the rivers, from the creeks, rocks, lava rocks, sand. So, you know, don't throw that stuff away. Keep it. You can always donate it as well if you don't think anyone will want it. Someone will take it, believe me. Especially on those dirty, muddy walkways that people have. Just disgusting. But, and here we are in 2020, and people been owning their homes for over 20 years. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck have you been doing? It's pathetic. At least put some fucking real carpet in the backyard. Fuck it, something. Like, fuck. Like, fucking kill me now type of shit. What else? I don't know. Honestly, I'm fucking just burnt the fuck out. Striving in vain. Striving in vain. Everything I do. Just vain, 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 vain. You know, like these planners. Whoa. Like these planners here, you know. They're badass, right? I mean, look how cute they are. $10? Like nothing. I mean, I can see these at the fucking mall. Just about anywhere. A fucking floral fucking store. People will buy these all day long. And guess what, people? I made it. I made them for under, well, this one under like $3. This one here is probably more like under 4 or 5 because of the fucking beads here. Copper steel beads. So a lot of people love copper. Positive energy and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm just sharing all this so I could put everyone up on game on what I'm doing. And at the same time, when I'm not making my concrete stepping stones, I'm doing something else on the side. I'm not just, you know, sitting down with my fucking thumb up my ass, you know, for how does that saying go? For lack of a better term or some shit like that. Yeah, but other than that, fuck, I'm a fucking gold digger. I need a bitch that's fucking rich that can take care of this ass. My ugly ass. You know. Oh yeah. And I even made this one over here. But Facebook didn't allow me to post it online. And basically I bought these BB guns from Walmart for only $10. And then what I did is I made a base for me to fill it with concrete. And then I basically spaced them out. And then I made my own bookshelves. Or book holder thing. And then obviously I made my sign. Excuse me, I have the scroll saw sign thing. So I made my own sign. That's evidence. All these little jaggedy things. But other than that, it looks badass, right? I just don't like that contrast though with the guns. You can't really see them with the Nike sign. I'm thinking it should go like all the way up there. I saved the Coca-Cola bottles, cans, because they have potential too. I'm thinking about removing the paint and using the aluminum as a planter because the aluminum looks so beautiful and shiny and people just love shiny things. I mean, tell me about it. You know, gold, diamonds, you know, fashion, you know, lip balm, shiny. Like, this girl right here. And this one, I customized it as well. I bought that at Walmart for like $10. And then, all I did, well, I broke the glass by accident. But look at her lips. Shiny. And then look what I did. I painted these red. So I could go match with her lips. You see that? Anyways. I try not to